Hi, my name is Aaron Hicks, and I'm here to introduce you to Veronica Smith, who will be doing a reading of the Bhagavad Gita. We are picking a fairly simplistic version of the Bhagavad Gita. It is the Penguin's Classic, because this is a good introduction to the story. Obviously, if you enjoy the story, you should find a more comprehensive version, which there are many, to actually study the words. Furthermore, I felt it was very important to do this reading because you are hard-pressed to find an English translation video of this that doesn't have high-frequency music in the background and low-quality audio and a lot of flashing pictures that kind of distract you from the actual words of the literature. So without further ado, I will pass this off to Veronica, and she will read to you the Bhagavad Gita.
Chapter 1. Dhritarashtra. On the field of truth, on the battlefield of life, what came to pass, Sanjay, when my sons and their warriors faced those of my brother Pandu? Sanjay. When your son Duryodhana saw the armies of the sons of Pandu, he went to his master in the art of war and spoke to him these words. See there, master, the vast army of the Pandavas, well set in the order of battle by the son of Drupta, your own wise pupil. There can we see heroic warriors, powerful archers, as great as Bhima and Arjuna in battle, Yuyudhana and Virata, and King Drupada of the great chariot of war, and Drishtaketu of the steadfast banner, and Chekatana, the king of the Shedis. We see the heroic king of Kasi, and Purujit, the conqueror, and his brother Kuntiboj, and Saib, mighty among men, and victorious Yudhamanyu, and the powerful Uttamajas, and Subhadra, the son of Arjun, and the 5 princes of the king Dwapti. See them all in their chariots of war. But here also the names of our greatest warriors, the leaders of my own army. I will bring them to your memory. There is yourself, my master in war, and also Bhishma, old and wise. There is Karna, the enemy of Arjun, his half-brother, and Kripa, the victor of battles. There is your own son, Asvatthama, and also my brother Vikarn. There is Sumati, the king of the Bahikas, and many other heroic warriors, ready to give their lives for me, all armed with manifold weapons, and all of them masters of war. We can number our armies led by Bhishma, but innumerable seem their armies led by Bhima. Stand therefore all firm in the line of battle. Let us all defend our leader Bhishma. To encourage Duryodhana, Bhishma, the glorious old warrior of the Kurus, sounded loud his war cry, like the roar of a lion, and then blew his far-sounding conch shell. Then the rumbling of war drums, the stirring sounds of cymbals and trumpets, and the roaring of conch shells and horns filled the sky with a fearful thunder. Thereupon Krishna of the Mahadva and Arjun, the son of Pandu, standing in their glorious chariot drawn by white horses, answered the challenge and blew their divine conch shells. Krishna, the Lord of the Soul, blew his conch shell, Panchajanya. Arjun, the winner of treasure, sounded forth his own Devadatta. His brother Bhima, of tremendous feats, blew his great conch shell, the Pandra. Their eldest brother, King Yudhisthira, sounded his eternal victory, and Nakula and Sahidva, the sweet sounding and the jewel blossom. And the king of Kasi of the powerful bow, and Sikandi of the great war chariot, Drishtadyumna, and Virata, and the Satyaki, the never conquered. And King Drupada, and the son of his daughter Drupadi, and Subhadra, the heroic son of Arjun, sounded from all sides their conch shells of war. At that fearful sound the earth and the heavens trembled, and also trembled the hearts of Duryodhana and his warriors. The flight of arrows was now to begin, and Arjun, on whose banner was the symbol of an ape, saw Duryodhana and his warriors drawn up in their lines of battles. He thereupon took up his bow and spoke these words to Krishna. Arjun. Drive my chariot, Krishna immortal, and place it between the 2 armies, that I may see those warriors who stand there eager for battle, with whom I must now fight at the beginning of this war. That I may see those who have come here eager and ready to fight, and their desires to do the will of the evil son of Dhritarashtra. Sanjay. When Krishna heard the words of Arjun, he drove their glorious chariot and placed it between the 2 armies. And facing Bhishma and Drona and the other rulers, he said, See, Arjun, the armies of the Kurus, gathered here on this field of battle. Then Arjuna saw in both armies fathers, grandfathers, sons, grandsons, fathers of wives, uncles, masters, brothers, companions, and friends. When Arjuna thus saw his kinsmen face to face in both lines of battle, he was overcome by grief and despair, and thus he spoke with a sinking heart. Arjuna: when I see all my kinsmen, Krishna, who have come here on this field of battle, life goes from my limbs and they sink, and my mouth is sere and dry, a trembling overcomes my body, and my hair shudders in horror. My great bow Gandiva falls from my hands, and the skin of my flesh is burning. I am no longer able to stand because my mind is whirling and wandering. And I see forebodings of evil, Krishna. I cannot foresee any glory if I kill my own kinsmen in the sacrifice of battle, because I have no wish for victory, Krishna, nor for a kingdom, nor for its pleasures. How can we want a kingdom, Govinda, or its pleasures, or even life, when those for whom we want a kingdom and its pleasures and the joys of life are here in this field of battle, about to give up their wealth and their life? Facing us in the field of battle are teachers, fathers and sons, grandsons, grandfathers, wives, brothers, mothers' brothers, and fathers of wives. These I do not wish to slay, even if I myself am slain. Not even for a kingdom of the three worlds, how much less for a kingdom of the earth. If we kill these evil men, evil shall fall upon us. What joy in their death could we have, O Chandarana, mover of souls? I cannot therefore kill my own kinsmen, the sons of King Dhritarashtra, the brother of my own father. What happiness could we ever enjoy if we killed our own kinsmen in battle? Even if they, with minds overcome by greed, see no evil in the destruction of a family, see no sin in the treachery of friends, shall we not, who see the evil of destruction, shall we not refrain from this terrible deed? The destruction of a family destroys its rituals of righteousness, and when the righteous rituals are no more, unrighteousness overcomes the whole family. When unrighteous disorder prevails, the women sin and are impure, and when women are not pure, Krishna, there is disorder of castes, social confusion. This disorder carries down to hell the family and the destroyers of the family. The spirits of their dead suffer in pain when deprived of the ritual offerings. Those evil deeds of the destroyers of a family, which cause this social disorder, destroy the righteousness of birth and the ancestral rituals of righteousness. And have we not heard that hell is waiting for those whose familiar rituals of righteousness are no more? O day of darkness, what evil spirit moved our minds when for the sake of an earthly kingdom we came to this field of battle ready to kill our own people? Better for me indeed if the sons of Dhritarashtra, with arms in hand, found me, unarmed, unresisting, and killed me in the struggle of war. Sanjay. Thus spoke Arjuna in the field of battle, and letting his bow and arrows sink down in his chariot, his soul overcome by despair and grief.